Hello, fellow migrants, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Tonight, we're gonna discuss immigration consultancy versus agency. Once again, this is Nestor, ang inyong lingkod. I am an immigration consultant and registered with ICCRC. If you want to check me out, I'm at the ICCRC website. I'm listed as one of the member. And okay, before we start, we please like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification button, and so that we can upload more. You can enjoy more our future blogs. Okay. So, as I've said, our topic for tonight is about immigration consultancy versus agency. You can see my company name and logo. I am the owner of MN International Immigration Consultancy. So, tonight we will focus more on the student visa application in relation to our topic, which is immigration consultancy. How do we do the application, and what's the advantage, what's the benefit versus the agency? Okay, let's go to the direct comparison. Okay, so here we go. Immigration consultancy versus agency. A lot of people still use agency anywhere, and but there are changes now in the immigration industry, especially with Canada, with regards to immigration. Before the Bill C35 is not, doesn't have a tooth or a teeth to go after ghost consultants, but it has been enhanced right now, and there are monetary as well as jail time for violators or for ghost consultants or for agency that has no in-house immigration consultant. Here we go. So here are a few of the comparisons. Here we have parameters, immigration consultancy practice, agency practice. Then there are also agency with immigration consultancy profile. At any rate, we try to check authority. Um, Everything is by law here in Canada. It's the law governing immigration consultancy business is the one that is the scope of practice is under Bill C35, section 2.1.2.1. I will show you the bill later on, the exact wordings, just the excerpts in relation to our topic. So as you can see here, later on you will see that nowhere in the wordings of the bill that agency is an authorized immigration or any consultancy business. So it in short, it's not authorized. But of course, there are hybrid companies that has agency as well as immigration consultancy business. So scope of practice, immigration consultancy, all areas of immigration. So for foreign national visa, all permanent residency, all matters pertaining citizenship, and agency not authorized, and of course the hybrid has are the same. So with the immigration consultancy standalone. So in terms of protection of rights, we mean if something happens with the application and it's not the fault of the client who is applying, then with immigration consultants, you can actually go after these consultants if we have any issues, which is um, an error in the submission of applications or paperworks. Then there is ICCRC, which is the governing body for immigration consultants. For agency, they're not under the scope of ICCRC. Therefore, they are not allowed, or you're not protected in terms of your rights, especially if it is not you who is at fault. Uh, yeah, and then again, agency and with immigration consultants of business are still the same, where scope of practice with immigration consultancy. So the as I've said, we will focus more on students. So we because right here crossing over to permanent residency, yes, student visa. So yes, with immigration consultants, yes, we can do that. For the agency, if they're especially if they're operating back home, then the issue would be how would you do it, and are they authorized? Um, Later on, we will see the Bill C35. After we have this slide, we will go to Bill C35. Now, for the student visa, sometimes if we already have the student visa, we become overwhelmed. We are overwhelmed by uh, the Canadian visa, student visa. So we actually have are not asking the right question because we think. I mean, like, if I am a student, I think that because I'm going to Canada and that's it, I'm going to be a student there. Then after this being a student, I'm gonna be a permanent resident. No, that's not the case because if you're a student, you're considered a foreign national. So, as a foreign national, after your student visa, you are only given 90 days to stay. And then after that 90 days, if you still want to stay, then and you don't do anything with your status, then of course you will be given a departure order, which can turn in after 30 days will turn into deportation order. So again, agency not authorized, but of course agency with immigration consultancy in-house, they're authorized. Okay, now monetary penalty for this is in relation with Bill C35. I'll show you the exact wording on the bill after this slide. Okay, so monetary penalty for uh, immigration consultants, none, because the monetary penalty is only aimed at ghost consultants, meaning agency that are not related to ICCRC or not affiliated to ICCRC or not a member of ICCRC. There are some agency that I've heard that post is posing as, I mean, posting as legitimate immigration consultant. Here's the thing: if you don't see them on the ICCRC website, then if you don't see their name, if you don't see their uh, company in the ICCRC website, then they're fake. They're ghost, fake news, ghost. So here is the monetary penalty. It can range from 20,000 to 100,000. So for agency without immigration consultants, then you will be, and of course, later on I will clarify that, because agency with lawyers, they're also going to be authorized. This is only as far as immigration consultants and agency. We're not touching base with lawyers and other industry um, professionals. So, okay. So, imprisonment. So, if you're a ghost consultant without lawyers, without consultants in-house, then the imprisonment ranges from 6 months to 2 years. So, yes. And we're going to go to the, no, we're going to go to the Bill C35. Okay. Here is what I've been talking about. IRPA, this Immigration and Refugees Protection Act. This is as regards Bill C35. Here is the website if you want to check it. And section 2.1.2.1, who may represent or advise for consideration. Advice meaning immigration advice, and consideration meaning monetary consideration. So Bill C35, I would read it verbatim, incorporates into the IRPA the list of persons exempted from prohibition against representing, advising, or consulting with a person for consideration. One, these are the authorized ones. Members of Provincial Law Society of the Chambers des Notaires de Quebec, this is Quebec. Other members in good standing of a Provincial Law Society of the Chamber de Notaires de Quebec. It's French, sorry, I cannot really pronounce properly, sorry for that. Including paralegals. So paralegals, the Chamber of the Society of the Chamber, the Notaries of Quebec, and members in good standing of a body designated by the minister. This is section 91.2 of the IRPA. Okay, so members, what do you mean by this? Members in good standing of a body designated by the minister. This is ICCRC. So ICCRC, this pertains to ICCRC 91.2, IRPA 91.2. Okay, here we go. Penalty. Penalty is actually, as you can see, in section 2.3.2 of Bill C35, I would read. Originally, no penalties were provided in Bill C35. So this one is a new addition or a revision of the original Bill C35, because they would like to put teeth on the bill. So here it is. However, in the version of the bill that was adopted by the House of Commons, new section 91.9 has been added to the IRPA, specifically providing a penalty associated with the offense of representing or advising a person for consideration. So if you advise with consideration or monetary penalty, monetary consideration, meaning fee, you advise with a fee, then you are liable for monetary as well as jail time. So if you are convicted, as the next sentence says, then a maximum fine of 100,000 and a maximum term of imprisonment of 2 years or both. So, ayan na. Ayan ang bahala dyan. So, ngayon, yan. 20,000 minimum, maximum 100,000 on 6 months, depende sa gravity ng pagiging ghost consultant mo. 6 months to 2 years or both. 20,000 6 months or 100,000 2 years. The offense of representing or advising person for consideration is thus a hybrid offense, giving the Crown prosecutor the ability to elect the method of prosecution either on indictment or on summary conviction. So, okay, what is the takeaway here? What is the takeaway? For special student, but it's not limited to student. For express entry applicants, for provincial nomination applicants, if you're not dealing with lawyers, paralegals, and allied professionals, or the Chamber of Commerce of Quebec, and immigration consultants, then you'll be in trouble. Your rights will not be protected. Okay, so now what? If, especially for students, be sure that you are very knowledgeable on what you're doing, what you're dealing. If you're dealing with agency, ask them if they are members of ICCRC or their company is registered in the ICCRC website. Better yet, just search the name on the ICCRC website. So that's the best thing, because I heard that some of the agency claims that they are legal and they're members, they're immigration consultants, but truly they are not. So check if they're not check if they're not with ICCRC, if they're not a lawyer, or if they're not a lawyer in Canada, not lawyer back home, but lawyer in Canada, or if they're not member of the Chamber of Quebec Chamber, Notaris, Society of the Notaries in Quebec, then you're gonna be in for a surprise. Okay, so yes, if I would like to see, if you are an agency right now, then I'm actually trying to get in contact with active and reliable agency. If you want to have a business with me, business agreement with me, then I'm open, as long as you're reliable and you're not really, in terms of Canadian immigration, everybody will be under Bill C35, and there are already budgets and for all the embassies all over the world. So there is a budget and educational programs to go after or clarify this authority, which is related to immigration and submissionable papers in relation to submission and documentation and all this kind of stuff. So yes, so that's where we are right now, and that's all for now. Thank you. See you on my next blog. Please like, subscribe, comment, and click that notification button. Thank you very much. Bye bye.